Blog Talk Radio.
Good evening, everyone. This is me, Jonathan Alexander, and I'm here to host our show, Life, Laughter, Happiness. Today, I have my co-host, Barbara, and I have our psychic, Dayle. How is everybody doing?
Great! Aloha, Dayle.
Aloha, Barb.
How
are y'all doing?
So good to hear you. It seems like yesterday, though. I mean, time just... Okay. I want to just say something. If I'm saying, I don't have time for this, I don't have time for anything, my day slips away, my minutes slip away, then that's what's going to be, right? Because I'm putting that into the universe, and I realize I keep saying this to the universe out loud all the time. Oh, my God, what happened to the day? Oh, my goodness. I've never known the day to slip by that quickly. So I decided to change that and say, I'm so grateful for all of this wonderful time I have to put into this project.
Well, yeah, exactly what you said is right. It's 100% right. And that, again, goes having to do with the secret and, all that, all that stuff. I wanted to bring up a couple of things that are important to me.
Okay,
that's
great.
Okay. All right. Well, I went to have my coronavirus shot today, and nobody's asked. No reaction.
That's so great. I've been waiting to hear about that.
And Richard had his, so he's 92. But he slept through most of the day. But I don't think that's a shot. I don't know. But anyway, we didn't have to wait. We had appointments. And because Richard's 92 and I'm his caretaker, we went together and we got right away. I mean, there was just like bing, bang, boom, done. And then you got to sit in the car for 15 minutes to make sure you don't have any reaction, and we did that. And then I went and got a taco part. I mean, it was fun. That was one thing.
Did you get the vaccine sitting in your vehicle, or you go in, get it, then sit in your car for the results?
You sit in your car and they come to you.
Wow. That's safe.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they come to you. And I also heard Walgreens is giving it here as well.
That is, well, they are doing it with pharmacies now,
Yeah, so the pharmacies are doing it. All you have to do is make an appointment. It's I don't know what goes on there, but everybody's a little bit different. But Nevada kind of is, they're getting pretty advanced on it, so that's all good. But I had another thing to bring up, and I don't know if you'd be interested. Are you interested at all?
Of course
Barbara?
We are. Right, Johnny? I'm interested in hearing whatever Dayle has to say. Of course I am.
He has a tooth problem. I have a knee problem. You have a shoulder problem. We're doing really well. But
I know.
Other than that, I was watching Robert Culp's show. Now, he has passed away, and it's on Prime Video if you put up Robert Culp. And there's this show on, I have to ask my husband, but it's more on people, spiritual things that happen to people that have saved their lives for no reason. The show is like major interesting.
Did you say that the people have been saved, and it's their stories of like a survival? They've been saved, or they saved a person from dying?
No, it's like a baby falls into a pool, and the baby died, but came back, and then the mother for no reason jumps out of bed and says, "I got to go find my child," and boom, saves her life. Stuff like that is on the show. There's another one
cool.
I've really been interested in near-death experiences, and this one woman has, I think you'll find this very interesting, Barbara, because this is the second time I've heard this. She died, major car accident or whatever, and she said she talked to God and angels, and they told her things of the future and of the now. And in 3 of the things that I picked up on, I was blown away. He showed her another planet out in galaxies that when people, evil people are bad and you wonder where do they go or are they forgiven or whatever, their spirit lives out of Earth, their spirit lives out of Earth, and it goes to this planet. Now, what goes on there, I don't know, but the planet's like triple the size of Earth, and he showed it to her. And that made sense to me. It somehow made like a knowing feeling. But she was telling all kinds of things of, under near-death experience that even I wouldn't know or think of, and I was excited about it. I got so excited to the point that I was hoping in the near future we could do a show, on air about people who've had near-death experiences and have them talk. Excuse me 1 second. Could it be a miracle? Is the show with Robert Culp? Could it be a miracle? Have you
seen that, but I didn't tune in, but I saw that because I have the Prime too, and I thought, not in the mood right now. But now that you've described it, that is so interesting. If it's really real stories,
yes, real stories.
Nobody can deny.
I have a question. Dayle, isn't one of your friends, Daniel Brinkley, didn't he have a near-death experience?
Of course he did. He had several. He got hit by lightning 2 or 3 times and had.
Yes, I've had him on my show before. It was on the show before. He read for me. He gave me a reading. He's a really nice guy, Barbara. I took a course.
Who?
I'll tell you what it is.
Hear who it was.
Daniel
Brinkley. Yeah, I took a
Saved
course
by the Light
in
is his movie.
Yeah, parapsychology. I took a course in parapsychology, and there was a guy that taught the course named Bill Roll. Well, Bill Roll and Daniel Brinkley were real close. They were just really close. And Daniel Brinkley used to work with a guy named Raymond Moody, and I don't know if you're friends with Raymond Moody, Dayle, but
I'm not friends with him, but I don't know if he's still alive. He's on Robert Culp's show, about the miracles. I know he's done that, but I don't know if he's still alive. I know Daniel doesn't talk to him anymore for whatever reason. I don't know, but I'm real good friends with his wife, Kat. Yeah, why doesn't he talk to him?
It has something to do with Bill Roll. It has to do, I think what it is Bill Roll. What I remember about Bill Roll is that he was a really nice guy. He was Danish, about 80 years old, and just a real, sweet guy. And he taught our class, and I took 2 classes from him. And the introduction to the parapsychology class was interesting because he would take, not the classes that we had, but he would take classes into haunted houses. And he would do all sorts of stuff. It was an interesting guy.
So what's that have to do with Daniel? What does that have to do with Daniel not liking him?
I think there was something that Daniel Brinkley said that Raymond Moody did something to Bill Roll that was wrong or something, and I don't really know what that was.
I don't know. That's not making sense.
It's all I heard. That's all I heard.
I'm losing you. So the listener probably is as well. I'm not following it.
I'm not following you either.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
For the TV show, though. That's a cult? What is it? How do you spell it?
The husband just left the room.
Okay. But I think you said the cult or
miracles.
Something like that. The miracles. Okay.
I'll find out.
I'm thinking about cult.
What?
Okay, I want to watch that.
I don't know.
I like real documentaries that are interesting. Sometimes
I'll
I just only
find
want to
out.
watch real stuff.
This is real. Okay, but what I'm hoping for is that we can do a show in the near future, people who have died and came back, and what they have to say about it. And I know it happened to me on 2 occasions. And I just want to know, I thought that would be interesting.
Yeah, I
What
felt
do you
myself slipping away, but I brought myself back. But I never went into a place where I actually was gone and came back. But I have had outer body experiences a couple times since I've lived here, which have been amazing. Wow.
I've had those too, but I'm not talking about having a show with near-death experiences, out of body, people to tell their side of the story and see if I can make some sense out of it.
Oh, that would be fun. Okay. I think
that you'd be interested.
I've met somebody or two people I know, that you've come across in life and they have gone through that. I know it. I just have to just think, who was that? But I think it may be a family member almost. Like Aunt Diane, remember she was on the show? She got hit by a car as a pedestrian in New York City, and she flew 55 feet and was in a hospital, critical condition for 6 months. So I think it was her. I think she had one of those near-death experiences. So I'll contact her. And then you, Dayle. Wow.
Well, I've
I
had
can't wait to hear about
2.
yours.
And I've had out-of-body too, many. Yeah, I've had 2 of those. The one, I'll tell you about real quick. I was in gym class at school in New Jersey, and those bars that the gym teacher wants you to go up and then you grab a rope and you swing? I don't know if I didn't want to go, and she demanded that I go up those stairs. And I, put out a big fuss, and she demanded, Anyway, so I went. And when it came time for the rope, I missed it, and I fell about 6 feet. And I went unconscious. And I totally went unconscious, and I was in a black void. I was trying to find my way out, and I couldn't find my way out. And then finally, when I did, I woke up screaming because I dreamt the whole thing, and it happened, and I woke up. And it turned out I had. But
then you really know that it happened, though, because it's so real, even though it's a dream.
It wasn't a dream. I fell. I technically fell and went unconscious.
But it's not like a dream.
No.
What was it like?
No.
Was it horrible? Was it like crawling?
Horrible.
Where you try to run and you can't, and you're in slow motion? Was it something like that?
I was trying to find my way back. I was trying to find my way out, and I couldn't in that particular case.
Why do you think that happened? Why?
I don't know.
Why did you?
I was a little
you
kid.
You weren't ready to go. You weren't ready to die. You were fighting to stay alive. Why? Why is it almost?
I wasn't fighting to stay. I wasn't fighting to stay alive. I was fighting to get out of the dark. I mean, it wasn't a dream. It was a reality, and that's the best I could say. Anyway, let's save this for another show because I have a whole bunch of stories to tell.
All right.
All right. First one is area code 310.
Okay.
Hi,
how are you?
You're up.
Hi.
Great. How are you? What's your name?
This is Vince.
I knew it.
Oh, Vince.
Hi.
Vince,
Hi.
I talked with you. You
yes,
called
you
me.
did.
And then what happened?
Good.
So I want to let you know that on Monday I got a call from my employer, and they said that because they claimed that I violated some company policy, they terminated me. So
okay.
at
that's a
point,
good thing, remember?
Nah, I don't feel good about it because it's just so heartbreaking for me. But at this point, the union has stepped in. They put in a grievance, and if I lose the grievance, then I most likely imagine I will. The next step is the union is going to turn everything over to the union attorneys, and they're going to see if there's enough that they can file arbitration on my behalf. So that's where I stand right now.
All right, I can't talk real long on the phone, and we did talk, and the reason I said that's good, it's great, it's excellent. You don't see it now, but you will see it in the future. You are working 7 days a week. You are sleeping in your car. You are giving up your life for this company, okay?
Yes, I was.
You need a life. The universe is talking to you and saying, do you want to drop dead or do you want to live? That is what is going on. So you are qualified. You can get another job in 2 minutes near where you live or not too far away, and you don't have to go through that and still have a life. And if you make a little less, it's no big deal, but you're very qualified.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry you're. You know what? You're not getting that job back. So just quit moaning it. You have new stuff that you're going to be looking at in the future, and it's all good. And that's the best I can say. And if you don't want to agree with me, I'm sorry for you. But you'll call me back.
I do, but it's just hard to see right now because of everything that I've gone through with the company.
Okay, so what are we going to do? Sit and cry over it for the next 15, 20, 30 minutes? I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
You're fine. You are fine. Move forward.
All right.
Definitely move forward because you have so much coming your way. It's ridiculous.
Awesome.
Okay.
And we
otherwise,
talked about
you won't let it in. If you keep moaning and groaning, and it's going to attract more down. So just be excited about what's coming, what Dayle is saying. Be excited about it. Believe it, because then it will come faster. Well, it will. It will come more quickly to you with that mindset.
And so, the company you talked about that hired you before, call them back again.
I already did, and because I told them that I had reapplied and everything, and they denied me.
For now?
Oh, come on. Then forget them. They weren't the right one for you. And you know what? That opens the door for the one that is the perfect fit for you, where you could be yourself. And not
they only denied you because you denied them in the beginning. Anyway, we got to move on, Vince, and I wish you the best, okay?
All right.
Thanks, Vince.
Thank you.
And, wow, that's wonderful, Dayle, that Vince did get a one-on-one with you then after the last Friday's show. That's awesome.
And I tried to tell him, and I showed him all the good points that are coming out of this. Can you imagine working 7 days a week, sleeping in your car and doing what you do and being accused of something you didn't do? And he still wants it. And he has to drive 2 hours to get there, or 2 or 4 hours to get there. Come on.
Oh.
Let's try something else, all right?
Yeah.
All right,
I think that what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the number out because the number is 516-531-9874 because I'm still trying to screen this next caller. But
okay, good.
it's just that
number.
You have a caller. I just need to make sure they can be screened.
Okay. That number is Life After Happiness while we're broadcasting, so write it down, everybody. And plus, it's everywhere. You can find it. But Dayle, wow, I'm so glad that you came across the show and then you thought of this idea to tell your story because Don't
That was one of them. That was just one.
Wow.
That was one. But that's why I said I want you to really go on Roku and look for near-death experiences. They have shows.
Okay, so it's on Roku.
Yeah, on Roku. Near-death experiences. And there's shows on top of shows on top of shows. Now, Robert, just pick up, okay, on Prime, do you have Amazon.com Prime, or do you have Prime Video?
I do. I have that, yes. And Roku,
okay,
yes.
So if you have Prime, just put up Robert Culp's name, and it'll list something about it must be a miracle. Is it a miracle?
Oh, that's
his
I
show.
You said Culp. It's Robert Culp. Okay. Thank you.
Culp.
I'm always looking
C-U-L-P.
for good things. Okay.
Yeah, Robert Culp. C-U-L-P.
Mhm.
Okay, and the reason we may be a little slow today because again, everybody's preparing for Super Bowl Sunday. Oh yeah.
That's true, yeah.
And every time there's a holiday or whatever, they just like forget about us and they got to go get their food.
My Seahawks are not playing, so I don't care. I don't care because my team's not playing.
But one guy bet $3.4 million on Alabama. With, he said, plus with the overage or underage or something points. That's
actually
crazy.
Do care. I love football. I do care. I'm going to choose who I like to root for somebody. So I'm going to root for Kansas City because, Nick the Kick, he was on our show, Life, Laughter, Happiness. We interviewed him. He's a Hall of Famer, kicker for the Kansas City Chiefs. And, he was on the show, and that was cool.
Oh.
So
and who does Tom Brady play for?
It's the new team that he plays for, isn't it? The Buccaneers, or because it used to be the New England, the Patriots, and then after all those years of being the top quarterback, then he changed to I think it's called the Buccaneers.
Well,
so,
he's in the
good.
Super Bowl, so is he with Tampa Bay or is he with the one?
Yeah,
you
Buccaneers. Like? Buccaneers. No, Kansas City Chiefs, and that. I mean, I like Tom Brady too, but I'm just saying I want to root for who we know who is the alumni of the Kansas City Chiefs, which Johnny is not here, I guess, to say, yeah, I remember Nick the Kick. Nick Lowry.
I'm here to
he was a big-time kicker. He's in the Hall of Fame of the Kansas City Chiefs. He was on the show. So I am choosing out of the two of those teams, I'm going to root for the Kansas City Chiefs. Plus, I do like the quarterback a lot.
Okay. Is Richard on? I don't even know who's on.
I don't know. I don't know
where
Johnny.
No, Johnny. Is Richard on? I mean, is he?
I mean, what do you have to ask the caller who's calling? I mean, okay.
No, I don't know what he's doing. All we require is that you just give us your name, where you're from, and ask a specific question. So I don't know what he's reading or
no. Well,
why he's reading.
We had that weirdo, remember, call, and it was.
We have a lot of weirdos.
Not even like a topic we were on. He called.
Johnny, are you there?
I'm here. I was able to screen the caller. There's a caller ready to be put through. I was able to screen this person. I'm going to go ahead and put this person through.
No, wait, Johnny. We want to know what you are doing when you're screening somebody. What are you doing?
Oh, what I do is I go when I talk to the person. Here's what I do. Just if there's a caller that I see on the there, first of all, I screen them to make sure that they're not going to be going on saying anything lewd, obviously, and I make sure, like I just now with this lady that I just talked to, I make sure. Oh, do you have a specific question for Dayle? Because you always ask for specific questions. I take the person aside and I talk to them is what I do. And while I take that person aside, I can't hear you. You guys are talking, but that's what I'm doing.
You can
Okay,
hear
well,
us,
you
or
know,
you cannot hear us.
You can just ask them to ask for a specific question. That's it. I mean, I don't want to
Well,
know
yes,
anything
but
about
I need to
these.
make sure that they're not. I need to make sure that it's not somebody vulgar. We've had people
Well, how
on the show
can you
before.
make sure? I mean,
Well,
what do you
well,
have
you know,
vulgar
you know,
and
Don't you have a
there's
kill
ways of
switch? I
telling.
mean,
There's ways of telling. But
what?
anyway, I'm going to put this caller through. It's area code 347.
Hi, caller. You're on.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah.
What's your name?
The question. My name is
No.
Aaliyah.
What is your name?
Aaliyah.
And where are you from? Oh, Johnny really screened this one. Where are you from?
Brooklyn,
Johnny.
New York.
Might want to turn up her volume. We can't even hear her talk.
New York.
Is there somebody calling?
Yeah.
I got it, New York. Okay. What's your question, dear? Johnny?
Hello.
John.
Can you hear me?
Johnny, can you hear
here.
me? Cut
Yes, I can
the
hear you.
call.
I
Cut
can hear
the
you.
call. Cut the
I
call.
can hear you.
What's your
Well,
question?
she has her radio on.
Yeah. I wanted to ask about money. As far as
Johnny,
money
cut it. Johnny?
She wants to know about money, but you have to tell us your name. Hi, what's your name, caller?
Aaliyah.
Hi, Aaliyah. Do you have a specific question for Dayle Schear?
Yes, I was asking. Do you see me working in the next 3 months?
I see you working right away.
How?
Johnny, we're having a hard time,
Yes,
okay?
here.
Okay,
I'll-
you
I
need
can hear
to
you.
tell her to call back at a different time, all right?
Trying to
But
call
I can
back,
hear
but
you.
trying to listen to you.
Because, Johnny, I'm getting upset. I'm going to hang up.
I already deleted the call. There we go.
Okay, thank
just-
you. I mean, a lot your screening did. You're someone who, never mind. Okay.
I mean, you have
Did
to say your name and your question. I mean, Johnny,
Yeah.
if you didn't get very far with her, we certainly are not going to. So no
Yeah,
wonder that took you
I
forever.
know.
We're like, what is he doing? It sounds like she's in some parking garage. Okay. I'd rather
Okay, I
talk to Dayle about herself, right? I mean, come on. You either want to get on the
apologize.
show in the right way or you don't, okay? Yeah.
Okay, I
Okay,
apologize.
Johnny, what's
Hey,
going on? Do you
caller.
have someone else, or what's going on?
What's going on?
No, we don't, but we have Richard. So we can put Richard on if you like, or no, we don't have any callers. But,
I think we should cut this show short today. What do you think, Barbara? I don't know.
Yeah, I've got my
It's-
heating pad around my neck, and I'm going to be working on my shoulder, and
I
he's
have
going
my
to work on
knee,
his knees, and he's got to work
and
on I
it's
forgot
Super
what.
Bowl. It's Super Bowl Sunday. I mean, the people are
Yeah.
busy, and we
Yeah.
gotta
They're busy.
realize this. We gotta
Gotta
realize
get the
it.
9-layer dip ingredients and stuff.
So,
No,
what?
I've got a lot to do. Yeah.
Me too.
Super Bowl
Okay,
parties.
so you could do this
Mhm.
shout out, and we'll try this again next week until
Okay.
Johnny gets it right.
We have
or
had
somebody gets it right.
amazing shows. This one was a little
I'm
odd.
sorry,
okay, but
everyone.
everybody tune in
You
next
don't have
Friday.
to be sorry, Johnny. Just it's all our faults that we did not recognize that it's Super Bowl Sunday and we're doing a show. Wrong. Okay.
Just make sure you go to
Holidays.
your counselor, Johnny, and call up down for your private consult. And here's the number, everybody. After the show is over, momentarily, you can book Dayle Schear privately. I know a lot of you get shy, so here's her number, 808-372-1816. And she will look forward to hearing from you and helping you, just like our first caller. He was great, Vince. I mean, he called you up.
I know, but he had called me before, so let's move on. Let's do the shout out. You know, we're done.
I did it. Hey, everybody,
Okay.
call us on YouTube. And we love you. Thanks for listening, and have a great night.
Well, good night,
Aloha,
everyone.
Dayle.
Aloha,
Good night,
Dayle.
Bye-bye.
Good night.